Hello. How goes? Good morning. How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing well today. Happy Friday, everyone. I'm ready to go on more adventuring. How is the Ryan Rexy? You're tired, Rexy? Were you up very late, were you? You've just been to the dentist and you're working? That is awful. I'm so sorry, Ryan. I hate both of those things. Both of them I do not like. Busy morning, only now got free. Oh god. Yeah, I know that feeling. That's why I didn't want to do MSQ till I had time off work. Because I knew I'd just be exhausted all the time otherwise, and I wouldn't be able to properly enjoy it. But now it literally feels like a holiday, because I'm off work. I can enjoy the virtual sun, wherever it is. Just chilling on the beach and pretend I'm on a holiday, you know? It's great. Big fan. I wish this OST was on Spotify already. I would very much enjoy that. That would make me happy. So it would. Yeah. So I forget exactly. I think we were about to head off to Yacht Oil, was it? Yachtol? I can't remember the name of it. Yaktel? Yeah, Yaktel I think is right. That's where we were about to head off to. So, yeah. I forget who was there. I don't remember what, like, people live in Yaktel. I know I have a great memory for things. But I'm sure Alphano or someone will explain it to me. Since I need to go talk to him right away. Isn't it great that we logged out at nighttime and I log in and it's like daytime? It's like it's so immersive. We're ready to head out, Alphano. Look to be in good spirits. I am in good spirits. We'll soon be back to the road. Find out shortly who lives there. Concern. Oh, I don't like the concern. Oh my god, 663 item level? That's like better than what I have currently. Oh my god. That reminds me. I need to like offload my inventory. I should have done this before stream actually. Because all these things that I've been getting from the MSQ has just completely clogged up my inventory. Can I sell these at a vendor? I really can't be bothered with these. Leave meat. Any vendors around here? No? There should be up on the other side. It's a market after all. How could there not be a vendor? Bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum. Dum dum. Can you take like all of this crap off me? Yeah, look at that. 1,000 gil for that. That's pretty poggers. Most merchants only use Pel as currency. Nah, look, I'm getting gil. I'm getting gil back for it. So I am. Well, those are nice. Those are nice pants. I like them. Do they go with this? Yeah, see, I knew this. The River's Breath set is the same as the Pageltan set. And annoyingly, neither are dyeable, I don't think. So, like, why would they do this? How could you do this to me? Honestly, I don't know if... Do I want to keep those? I'll keep them for now, in case I want to glam them. I'll keep both of these spears. I like these spears. Keep those pants in case I want to go to a disco. I don't know what these are. Interesting. No, I won't keep them. Fuck me. What is with these? Oh, where are my mod controls are gone. Blah. I really need to get some moderators, huh? Ah. Damn bots, right? They're so annoying. How are they getting through the filters? Zormor. How's that gun look? Well, that's a pretty nice gun. It's like gold and shiny. I like it. I'll keep it. I kind of want to see if I can farm for the Zormor stat, because it looks interesting, like glamour-wise. So I want to have a look at those. I need to head over to the gold saucer to get rid of all these cards as well. What am I gonna do with all these materia? Like, honestly. Honestly. Rye, do you want a ton of materia? I can give you a bunch of materia if you want. You can sell it if you like. I don't care what you do with it as long as I don't have it. I can sell it. I'm just gonna sell it to the vendor. I really can't be bothered. Who's gonna buy piety anyway? No one wants piety. Now the other thing is these coffers. I suppose I could sell these on the market board. Like, you know, take the gear out and then sell it. What's a job that's high in demand these days? Probably not DPS anymore. Maybe people are starting to level their healer? Maybe? I could get healing gear out of it. I'm literally pacing in the game, for fuck's sake. Such a nerd. Well, let me just sort this so I can at least see what I'm doing when I start opening these. Oh look, it's Cryo. So cute. Change the healer and open them up. I'll just sell a bunch of healing gear, I guess. Although ironically, I think this stuff is better than what I have. On healer, I don't really care to use it. Done with the expansion yet? No, I'm not. You know I'm not. Wait, this is a different kind of coffer. Where's the bell? There's the bell. No, I don't want to trust the items. No, not that. Well, yes, that is it. That's right, isn't it? I don't fucking know. Numbers. They're hard. I don't understand numbers. Inventory sorting stream. Shut up. I need to clear space because the MSQ keeps giving me stuff. As useless. There's just a bunch of useless junk it's giving me. Why is this one worth so much less than the other body piece? I wonder how that works. The snow cotton is popular for leaf hand-ins? Oh, I see. Right. Cleared. Thank God I got rid of all those coffers. Let me go and get rid of all these damn trading cards. A shame I can't put the trading cards on the market board for Gil. TCG. Gonna play a bit of TCG. You still play Magic every now and then? I mean, I've played the Yu-Gi-Oh game on Steam. I forget its name. Well, I went through like a couple weeks where I played it a lot and then I stopped playing it. Master Duel, yeah. Where is Total? There it is. How much is the fee? 700. You play Pot of Greed and draw 3 new cards. That's not what it does. It does what it do, Yuki. You played a little bit during the Oppressive Mermaid format. Oh, I had those. My favorite deck on that game that I have is my Ra deck, though. Just going into ranked matches and memeing. with a raw deck. Here they are with their fancy meta deck, and I just like get lucky and win in the second turn or something. It's so fun, right? Oh, hang on. My headphones have low battery. Let me fix that. I need to change the battery. Low battery. Gotta change the battery. Is that how it goes? I can't remember so much. There we go. Oh, I still got like a pain in my neck from the other day. I don't know what I did to it, but I like fucked up my neck the other day. Getting old, Samaj. I'm getting old. How could this be? Oh. It gets worse, thanks, Samaj. You're the best. Oh. Open a window. Getting warm. Oh. There we go. It was getting warm. I had to open a window. Nice. Now it's time for MSQ that I've cleared out a bunch of that junk I had accumulated. Alpha, no. Sorry for keeping you waiting. I do hope everyone's rested well. Thank you so much. You've done everyone a service. Sniffle. Now that we've refreshed ourselves somewhat, let's all consider all the claimants that currently stand. What the fuck did I just read? Your points are for the people. Zeralja and Kawana have completed every feat thus far and hold 5 keystones apiece. Wuklamat would be equal, but for Bakuljaja's thievery, we're 1 short. That Knieving bagger didn't so much as lift a finger in for the feat of proof and wreaked havoc on the feat of ice. He can't have more than 3 at most. He may think he can simply steal what he needs to win, but he's sorely mistaken. I need a drink already. My throat's all fucked up from breakfast, I think. This is why I shouldn't have toast. I fear reclaiming your keystone may not be enough. That is, if Bakuljaja unleashing Valigarmanda is any indication. Using his lead, I anticipate he will move to obtain the remaining keystones before disrupting his rival's attempts. We may all find ourselves being forced to take from one another. Well, let's just take from Bakuljaja. And next time, let's kill him. I can't say I'd be comfortable with that. But neither will I surrender my claim to the throne so easily. If it's for the sake of preserving the happiness of my people, I'll do what I must. I like that I give her a smile to murdering people. The last 2 keystones are the Lay of Repast and the Lay of Brotherhood. The former depicts the cessation of hostilities between the Mamulja and the Zibral in the forest of Yaktel, specifically near a village called Ikbrax. That's where I was born, if you recall. I haven't been back there since Papa took me in when I was a baby. Are we gonna meet her like birth parents? Where the Lay of Brotherhood take place, however, is unclear. In the saga, it said the foreign explorer came seeking an audience with the Dawn Servant, but little more than that. Eorzea has a similar tale. The explorer of Ketaram, befriended the two-headed king known as the Otok before commencing his travel across Tadal. He journeyed here several times afterwards, but ultimately it was lost at sea. What if he's not lost at sea and he's at the Golden City? Having fun saying these names? Oh, you better believe there's gonna be like a compilation of me just messing up name pronunciations. Maybe we'll meet her birth parents and do the custom deliveries for her mom and eventually dress her up like a bunny. What the heck? If he did indeed arrive some 80 years ago, the capital may not have been built yet. Vestiges of Yakoi architecture now notwithstanding. Wait, you said Autark, didn't you? The Ketran must have met the Dawntrail in Mamuk. Mamuk, is that a city? One of the grandest in Taral, once upon a time, and the seat of the Mamulja's homeland. It too lies in Yaktel, not far from Ikbrax. Then all things considered, Yaktel seems the obvious place for our next destination. From here, the safest method would be a dirigible. We would make landing once our preparations are complete. We're riding one of Koana's balloons? They can't be worse than ships, can they? Depends. And for all I said about, waking up and, like, heading out during the daytime, once again, we're venturing out in the middle of the night. As is the day-night cycle. Next flight to Yaktel will be leaving shortly. Keep your hands, legs, and luggage inside the dirigible. Okay, I'll try to keep my legs inside. Aw. Are we sure that thing will stay in the air all the way to Yaktel? It's our first time flying. Are you ready? Bags packed and a goodbye said? There's no going back once you lift off. Not that I'm nervous or anything. Baka. Oh my god. Oh, am I kidding? My knees won't stop shaking. Will you hold my hand? Yeah, I'll hold your hand. It's okay. You're the nicest person I ever met. I'll try not to crush your hand. Okay. Don't worry, I think I can handle it. Third promise, just wait a moment. Matt Blue? You're all the way in Tuliolal? Oh, everybody's come over to say hi. Sorry to delay you, but we were able to discover the origin of Kryle's earring. Oh, that's handy. Is that so? You said before it gained popularity in Yoktaral as a protective ward for travelers, right? That's right. We tracked down the elderly merchant to whom first sales are attributed. According to him, the design imitates an accessory worn by a foreign mage he met at a market some 20 years ago. Little did he know that charming taste of salt would prove to be a commercial triumph. A foreign mage wearing this earring could only be my grandfather. Did the merchant happen to mention a witch market? Let me guess, Yaktel. Of course. Everything's in Yaktel now suddenly. I shall seek my next clue once we arrive. Is it mere coincidence that brought my grandfather here, or... No, a letter brought him here, surely. Yet another discovery to look forward to. Didn't the dude say like the dirigible was leaving pretty soon and we're out here having a chat? Anything for the third promise. Good luck with the rest of the rite. I won't let you down. Last call. We better get moving. I really hope she wins. Yaktal will test her mettle without a doubt. The next Dawn servant will be willing to bear the full weight of this nation's history, no matter how heavy it is. That bodes well.
The fierce Shepral hunters who laid claim to this land call it the Azure Forest, Yaktel.
This place is super pretty.
Battered by meteors in ancient times and colored mesmerizing shades of blue and green by nature, it is easy to understand why the place is so named.
Where's my Lahi? Do you know Lahi?
It is here where the Shepral and Mamulja once battled for dominance, that the right of succession would reach its climax.
You want him to read a bedtime story? It'd be pretty nice. That's a very tall tower. To be made out of wood? I know from playing Valheim, you cannot build a tower that tall out of wood.
Are you alright?
I've never been good with heights.
And yet, you live in the palace at the top of a mountain?
The vegetation is far denser than in Kozumautka.
Thanks, Fry.
I suggest you pay more attention to the ground, unless you want to walk straight into a cenote.
A cenote?
Some kind of predator?
Sinkholes filled with rain and groundwater.
Oh.
Many meteors fell here long ago, it is said, and after they struck the Earth, it became susceptible to erosion.
Isn't all Earth susceptible to erosion?
Deep as some of the pits are, you'll not climb out in a hurry should you take a tumble. So, don't take a tumble.
I'll try not to take a tumble.
It was one time.
Is the Shepral community depicted in the Lay of Repast close by?
Aye. We need but follow the path a short way west.
I would hope it would be nearby the dirigible.
Right. I can't stand here with my knees knocking forever. Let's get going.
And by the way, Samaj, that above the farm, that was attached to a tree. I could not have built it without anchoring it to a tree. Oh. The weather's lovely. It's taking quite the turn from the cutscene. With thicker vegetation comes reduced visibility. I advise you to keep someone in sight at all times. I can't believe there's only 2 Aetherites here. Like, that's such a massive distance. To have only 2 Aetherites? God, the rain really is pretty in this game now, though, huh? Bloody flower. Everyone's accounted for. You guys really didn't help, huh? They really wanted to make sure SDS Fenrir owners felt good. Look, just because you're jelly doesn't mean anything. You know, they have the new bike in the game. It costs 15 million gil. You know, some of us can't afford that. Let's be on our way. I really like this area though, it's super pretty. But what happened to the glowing blue stuff? Can't afford time to gain that gil? I would never become a crafter. At most, I might try level my gatherers again to try and make some money. I haven't done that since Stormblood though. Oh, is that one of them sinkholes? He was not exaggerating about this in notes. It'll be a grueling ordeal to climb out of that one. Thankfully, we made it here without incident. By the way, Samaj, when you were saying like, when you were doing the MSQ, you were like really bored. Which part were you bored in? Is it this part? Or was it another part? Because I've so far enjoyed everything. Our first task should be finding the Elector. Of course. I can't get over the Hrothgar that have like the mustaches. You presume right. I seek the Dawn Servant Elector. Then come join us in the Garden of Stars at the village center. Everyone is waiting. Oh, that's handy. I think it was less than 4 hours after the servers went up, so it would have been the first 2 hours of no combat. Is combat needed to not feel bored? There's one way to find out. Oh, I see. Wait, is that Bakul Jaja?
At last, we are graced by the presence.
I ought to
of the
take his
third
2
promise.
heads.
5 known would be waiting on your mangy hide. I wouldn't have bothered with a Ligarmanda in the first place.
Can we kill him now?
Self-serving piece of weaver dung! Do you have any idea how many could have been hurt?
Now that we are assembled, let us begin. My name is Hunmuruk. As a Brash Rash, I have the honor of serving as Elector on behalf of my people. As all 4 claimants must be present for this feat, we have eagerly awaited your arrival.
Sorry, we had to take a nap first.
Third promise. If you would please join us.
Hang on, I just had to slap the shit out of a pillow. put it right there on my neck. That'd be great. Yeah. Oh.
Thus far, you have faced each other as rivals. The feat of repast, however, will test your cooperation. You must complete this challenge in teams of 2.
But Cool Shashad's not gonna like that one.
You expect us to work with one of these weaklings?
Dude.
Be warned. Only the triumphant team will receive keystones. I advise you to cooperate with your partner.
It's gonna be a case, so whatever team Bakul Shashad's on, it's like those group projects where someone just doesn't do anything.
Twelve forbid Wuklamat is paired with Bakul Jaja. After all he's put her through, I wouldn't blame her if she did something rash. I might even help.
This is so out of character for my warrior. Like, I would have had my sword drawn already and been, like, getting that damn gemstone back that he stole.
Please present your colors. I have red.
Wuklamat also have red?
On separate teams, then. And the rest?
Red.
Yeah, I thought so.
Which means
Together again, as fate would have it.
Oh. Can you imagine if political parties had to do group projects? Nothing would get done.
With our claimants thus paired, so too is their opposition.
Not the one head.
The one head that kicked your ass without breaking a sweat.
Listen well, for the trial that awaits you is as follows. Each team is to prepare a sample of traditional Shebrol cuisine. Shibruk Bibil.
That's it? Cook a meal?
And now we must cook. Another ludicrous feat.
so it might seem, but there's bound to be deeper meaning to it.
Agreed. Given that the very future of our nation is at stake, all parts of this rite must have significance.
Our promises have grown rather promising, wouldn't you say? Indeed. If I were to guess at the significance of the feat, few things reflect the history and development of a culture so clearly as its culinary traditions.
The variety of stewed dishes in Garlean cuisine bespeaks their agricultural roots and cold climes, true.
I don't know what Irish cuisine says about
The
Ireland.
peoples we've met on our journey, they've all had different practices involving food and drink. The Hanu replenish their magical energies with reeds, while the Pelu have turned their fondness of beverages into a living. So basically, to know a people's cuisine is to know something of their ways.
What did the Moblins eat?
With each feat, we have deepened our familiarity with a given community's history and culture. Is this what Father intended for us all along?
Yep.
But a leader with his vision must see that the past doesn't hold the answers we need. It is through
What?
embracing innovation, not adhering to tradition.
Oh, he's
we
still
will
got some
usher
work to go, I
Tony
guess.
Royal onto a more prosperous future. The rules are simple. The first team to prepare and partake of satisfactory Shibruk Bivir will be deemed victorious. You will be judged by your sample's taste and appearance, as well as your adherence to appropriate cooking techniques. Kitchens have been made available for your use. Note that you may be asked to retry should your dish fail to pass muster. Let the feat of repast begin.
I've never actually heard of Shibruk Baby.
Those two are
Is
not
it
going to
like
get
the
along.
wonder?
The Great Terralian Bake Off. Kwana and Kural Jaja do the work. Wuklamat does the presentation. Bakul Jaja takes all the recognition. Is it against the rules for us to attack Bakul Jaja during the contest to go get our gemstone back from the last thing, though? I feel like we should be allowed to do that. How fortunate this feat's unique stipulations have frustrated Bakul Jaja attempt to delay us. Serves him right. Does. Why doesn't he just compete fairly? He's plenty strong and obviously has a mind for strategy. Twisted as may be. Never understand him. Because he's dumb. It's apparently not against the rules to unleash a sealed cataclysmic monstrosity that could kill thousands. Exactly! That's what I said. Like, surely this dude is disqualified by now. Like, if he wasn't disqualified already before unleashing Valigarmanda, surely he is now. Why is he still here? I don't understand. Why can't I just kill him already? I can't believe, as a warrior light, we let that dude get away that one time in the cave when he kidnapped Wuklamat. I'm telling you now, if my character was lore accurate, I would have fucking killed him right there and then. Any team I'm on is bound to succeed. You'd be 2 heads lighter. True. You'd become 2 one-headed, Mamulja. Just split him a twain. We have numbers advantage. Our competition team has 6. The 2 claimants. Surrealja, Bakulja's lackeys. We're a team of 9. That's 3 more people we can mobilize. With a task suitably delegated, it should be brisk affair. It kind of reminds me, like, Wuklamat's team kind of reminds me of Yuna's, like, Guardian team. Like, every other summoner she came across had, like, 2, maybe even just 1 Guardian. She was going around with a guardianship of, like, 9 people. Didn't, what was her name? Donna even comment on that, being like, you certainly have a lot of Guardians, don't you? We mustn't be overconfident, lest we make a careless mistake. Our first order of business, determining the recipe. Yeah, we don't know the ingredients. Given the nature of defeat, asking answers directly may prove less effective than simply observing daily habits of the Zabral people. Let's gather here once we've gotten clues. Off to stare at people's food for a while. It's a nice village. I like it. Big fan. Are they making food? Oh, they got spices and potatoes. This one's called Akiot. We mostly use it to add a bit of color to our most popular cuisine. Silly. Fastidious fellow. Oh yes. Steerage. The recipe? I wish I could tell you, friend. A dish so delicious is meant to be shared. Alas, we're forbidden from divulging anything. But you mentioning it has given me a fierce craving. I hope there's still Ibruk to be had in the market. Oh, wink. Oh, you winked at me. Oh. I've already forgotten what he said. But he winked at me, so, you know, it must be a clue, right? Incidentally, that's exactly how, like, conversations are for me. I completely gloss over what someone's saying because I get fixated on something that doesn't even matter. We ought to cut our losses and head to Mamuk. This feat is nothing but a fool's errand. You're the fool if you think it won't tan our hides and leather if we dare to return without enough keystones. What are you looking at, Salt Licker? Is that like a... Is that a racist remark? Were they being racist to me right now? What is this? Oh. Burning. Hi, Haitian. You're on a 5-stream streak. Nice. Don't know about races, but I was insulted. Certainly insulted. An unusual colored banana peel is neatly arranged on the ground, which appears to be smoking. Oh no! It appears I've gone and dropped my Najul. I mean, Jaktika banana peel. I could barely see it from all the steam ensuing from my underground oven. Ah, there's nothing like enjoying a tasty banana while you use the leaves in your cooking. They're not subtle, are they? At least I don't have to pay them for the information, like a certain other town. Look at these lalafels. Sorry, I'm back. What did we discover about the Zeebrugge people? True to our prediction, they're forbidden from educating us directly. However, many were still preparing it as one might a staple dish. And we have got some clues. A lady blending local herbs and spices was only too happy to describe the ones I didn't recognize, while neither confirming nor denying any relation. But in particular, she attributed all the common Zevral dishes Achiot, she called it. Then it's a dish that needs ubiquitous, as Alphinaud claims. We've confirmed the first ingredient. Meanwhile, I did observe a cuff burying bundles wrapped with leaf, najul, or banana in certain localities. It would seem of use in subterranean ovens. I saw the same also. Ibruk. Someone said Ibruk, I'm pretty sure. As would be expected of a dish called Zeebrugge people, indeed. So to summarize, the dish is one of Ebrock flavored with a combination of spices that include artichoke and steamed underground within najul, or banana leaves. Given our assumptions are correct, we must now learn how to procure the ingredients. As a staple cuisine, its ingredients would be close at hand, which is why Thancred and I scouted the surrounding forests while you were exploring. Between the local vegetation and wild Ebrock, we should have everything we need. Leave it to the master gleaner. With that, we should next divvy up our tasks. While some gather ingredients, others should make ready in the kitchen. I'm gonna go get the ingredients. I don't know how to cook. Yeah, you can help in the kitchen, crowd. That's fine. I won't be helping in the kitchen. Permit me to assist as well. Our ovens will doubtless require firewood. I have some experience in gathering. I too should like to volunteer my aid. And the rest of us will gather ingredients. I can make quick work of the spices and herbs. I'm happy to get suitable Ebrock. As for the noodles, I believe myself capable of acquiring that much on my own. Be warned, you won't find Najul in these parts. They only grow in the Jatika heartland, forests far below these. Such an excursion may be time-consuming. Perhaps we ought to try bartering first? This feat encourages our communication with the locals, after all. Did he just call me Lemati? He called me Lemati. That's cute. Oh. Let's go get the Najul leaves. Then we can eat. Let's see if there's leaves to be had in town. This place is so pretty. I cannot get over it, guys. It is like so green and so much vegetation everywhere. It's just beautiful. Where do you get your ingredients? Did you need something? We're looking to buy some Najul leaves. For purposes other than Zebrook Bibil, naturally. Unfortunately, I just used up my last. You'll have to travel to the lower forests for more. Gomajik Grove is the source of the finest Najul leaves you'll find, while variants you can sometimes see in the city markets can't compare. I see. I had hoped to avoid such a lengthy venture, but there's no other way to obtain our ingredient. Allow me to save you the trip. Oh. Traveling there requires you go through the Teenbeck Traverse, but it is caved in due to the recent storm, I expect. That means we can't get our Najul leaves. But we can, can't we? If there were another way of procuring them, you would have suspended this feat. Or if there was no other way of procuring them. Perhaps. Anyway, I apologize for the interruption, but I overheard your conversation and felt compelled to chime in. Any last-minute advice? Only to undertake the feat of respite with an empty stomach, you may find Zedric Bibil to be a delicious but daunting dish to finish. Can't wait. Still, if there are no leaves here, we can't travel anywhere. How are we supposed to gather all the ingredients? These feats are meant to deepen our understanding of the peoples and the cultures of Tuliolal. So perhaps there's something about Seabrook Bibil we've yet to learn. Something of significance. Who was first to make it? Its history, that sort of thing. If it's Yaktel's history you're interested in, you should start with the Old War. The war between Zabral and Mamulja, right? These forests are born witness to centuries of warfare, the evidence which remains a scar upon the earth. To know the end of the bloodshed is to know Zeebrok Bibil. What does steamed Ibrok have to do with bloodshed? Precisely the question we must answer, vexing though it may seem. I can think of no other way to approach the feat. In that case, you may wish to visit the site of a settlement ruined by the war. The village of Ion Asso. It lies a short distance east. Let's go see. Wow. Look at all these people flying around like they own the place. Who do they think they are? Just gonna enjoy the scenery. Take my time. Oh, there's a thingy north, huh? Oh, I see it. Bum, ba-dum. Bum, bum. That water looks so clear. I want to jump in. Can I jump in? Can I swim in this? Yeah, I can. Awesome. Oh, there's another thingy just north of here. I'm getting mildly distracted, but it's okay. Up on those cliffs, no doubt. Wah. Oh, there it is. You know, I think this might be my favorite area so far. I really like it. I'm gonna take my chocobo so I can take in the sights a bit more. The jungle might be my jungle. Oh, I know what you're saying. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. That's what you meant. Mm-hmm. Oh. Look at this place. I couldn't appreciate it when it was the middle of the night, you know? When we first arrived here. Bum bum bum. Bum ba da ba 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 da 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 ba da 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 da. 400 yams south seems to be beyond that cliff. Oh, there is one east though. I'm gonna assume that's a fate farming group flying about. Dang, that's some blue water, huh? That's some heckin' blue right there. The village of Ionosa, or what's last of it. It was a place of light and life. My great-grandfather called it home, in fact. Oh, Wookavoo? How random to see you here, too. I didn't know you were in Yaktal. I was picking up lumber from Ikrax when I heard Adathur Promise was on her way to see the site of deep historical significance. I immediately saw it as an opportunity to be a tour guide. Wookavoo is a shipwright who came to our aid during the Feat of Reeds. A pleasure. You're a member of the Third's Promise retinue, I presume? Oh, God. For the moment, I suppose I am. My name is Kwana. Please make your acquaintance. Well, now that's a good name, a familiar name. Where have I heard? Here we go again. Kwana, the second promise of Tulialal. To think I addressed the Dawn Service Ode Zud with such common as a retainer. Such disrespect cannot be excused. Please take up your gun and... No, no, no. I take no offense. Don't dwell on it. Well, alright then. This fucking guy. I swear to Christ. He's so consistent. Yeah, yeah. I understand you wish to learn about Zebrakville. While I'm forbidden by the Zervax to divulge any information regarding its preparation, I'd be happy to share what I know of Yaktel's history. We appreciate that. In the most basic sense, the conflict between Zebral and Mabulja was one of land. The Mabulja live in the lower forest, where the thick canopy obscures the sun and the soil is unforgiving to crops. This drove them to covet the upper forest, the home of the Zebral. They launched a determined campaign to seize it for themselves. Yet advantage ever favors higher ground. The Zebral forces were held the upper hand against the invaders, rebuffing them time and time again. But the state of the village would attest the tide eventually turned. Something you all knew too well. You must understand the Mamulja were once a people much at war with themselves as they were with others. The Hubigu and Bowana, the Dupro, as such sought to assert dominance over the others as they engaged in the Zabral in battle. In an effort to strengthen the bonds and discourage the fighting, the Hubigu and Buena leaders arranged a marriage between their children. However, this political measure altered the course of history in ways no one could have ever imagined. It was long believed partners from different clans could not have children together. But when it happened, a child arrived who shared the blood of Hubigu and Buena both, a two-headed Mamulja. Blessed with tremendous physical strength and magical prowess, he grew into a mighty warrior and eventually arising as the first autarch ruler of all three clans. Such qualities would dispose anyone in leadership, character notwithstanding. Under the autarch's rule, the newly united Mamulja became a force to be feared. And the war soon came to a head. I think it best to see the results firsthand. Let us visit another battlefield from that time. How long ago was this? He hasn't really said. Surely not that long ago if all these trees are still, like, messed up. Trial time? Good luck, Rexy.
This is where most battles were fought between the Shabral and Mamulja. The
A lot of sinkholes here.
Field.
A field of cinders, indeed. How fierce their clashes must have been.
The war over these lands began after the Yokui's departure some 500 years ago.
I see.
And for 4 centuries thereafter, the two enemies repaid violence with violence. A constant stream of minor skirmishes, punctuated by massive slaughter.
Until Father ended their endless conflict 80 years ago.
Accompanied by a retinue of only 6, the Dawn Servant opposed both armies and brought the fighting to a standstill.
First they sealed Valley Armanda at full strength, and now this.
It was during this armistice that both sides gathered for negotiations at the Dawn Servant's behest.
One would presume this is his homeland, right? Oh. The echoes. Dang, they had the monk dude, Griffler, in the group?
For too long, you have been bound by your ancestors' violent legacy. It is past time you broke free of it.
Tell that to the Scale Scum! We fight to protect what is rightfully ours. If not for their greed, we'd be living in peace.
Puff your tails and scurry off, then! Cowards like you ill deserve the bounty of this forest. Even should one of you succeed in vanquishing the other, your triumph will last only until a new invader arrives. Tell me, do you know of the vast continent that lies far to the east, where numerous nations vie for dominance? You do not. And why should you? Affairs beyond the salt we have no intention to cross are of no consequence to us.
Oh, is this the dude?
Not until those affairs come to Tural, like our honored visitor here.
is from across the ocean.
I've been to the ocean before, and it's nothing but water farther than the eye can see. What sort of vessel could possibly reach its end?
That such technology exists is indisputable, as is foreign powers' awareness of Tural. If any such country were to develop a taste for Turali soil and bring
It'd probably be the
to bear the
Garleans, if
might of
anybody.
innovations we can only imagine. What do you suppose happens then?
I'm sure the Garlean, like, airships would have no problem crossing the salt.
You do not know the warlords of the East. But you know that if they came, they would not settle for a single forest. By joining hands, we might create a unified front, an alliance capable of repelling them or any other foe. There is no greater proof of these than my companions and I. Alone we are weak, but together we triumphed over Valigarmanda.
What? You defeated the Sky Ruin?
That will get some
I'd
heads
take you
moving.
for a
Hmm?
liar if the sting of our own defeat wasn't still fresh.
Their coordination was indeed impressive. How the Pelu stymied our efforts to cripple the Yokui's legs and defend our ballistas. And when we withdrew to strike again from a distance, the Hanu called the winds to make our arrows miss their marks. In seeking to exploit their weaknesses, we only subjected ourselves to their strengths.
Those strengths are born of cooperation. The guiding principle of the nation we envision.
But our feud has lasted for centuries. How do you expect us to join hands now?
Ha ha! Give us an evening to convince you.
All he needed was an evening.
And so began that legendary banquet. One would not expect sworn enemies to abruptly drink to each other's health, and, indeed, a tense silence hung over the venue. But then, the Dawn servant called for the exchange of traditional cuisine. So it was that the Mamulja partook of spiced meat, and the Chebral steamed najul.
When you have these two giants watching over you, better behave, you
Before
know?
long, delight manifested upon the faces of those present, each side impressed by the other's dish. Seeing this, the Dawn servant laughed and declared once more. Their flavors, he said, would be even better combined.
You know, the Dawn servant's been wearing the same outfit for 80 years.
New creation.
That's Shibruk Pibil, I'd wager.
It is a marriage of Chebral and Mamulja cultures, and proof of their newfound cooperation. The Dawn servant had asked for a single evening, but the feasting is said to have lasted 3 days and 3 nights. So delicious was their repast. In the end, a peace accord was reached, and the Dawn servant's words at that time still illuminate our way forward.
They're so big.
Ignorance begets strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
Sorry. It's just to think that he ended an age-old conflict with food. It's all so absurd. It's somehow so very
Food is the great
I couldn't
uniter.
help but laugh.
Ignorance begets strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
Now then, I trust you understand the significance of Shibruk Bibil and the history it has written.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing the story with us.
We still need to go get those bananas, though.
What's wrong?
We're being watched.
Someone was there, you say?
Perhaps our competition is cooking up some scheme or another.
Something bitter and half-baked, no doubt.
Nom 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 nom. Bananas still weigh heavily upon Koana's mind. Yeah. Bookabo has given us valuable insight into the origins of the thing. We're still no closer to getting the Najul leaves, though. Was the historic feast commemorated in some fashion with a monument, perhaps? So I'm guessing the conflict ended like 80 years ago, so... Just nobody's cleaned up all of this stuff, they just left it there as historical significance, I guess. Oh, goddamn. This is the monument, huh? That's a nice sword. Here it is. Oh, I skipped a thing. Stupid autoplay. Since to defeat the demands we journey through history, I thought it only logical that a monument like this would steer us true. Especially one at heart of such a significant battlefield. Lamataya Ashelia. Aww. Would you help me search this area for clues? Look here, the soil is recently overturned. A buried box. Well, I would have been satisfied to find only a hint, but they are fresh Najul leaves in a box. Didn't know Strem's early as fuck now, only because I'm off work for to take some time to play Dawntrail, is why. So only for the next week will I be doing early streams. How are rooks doing, I'd wager? Is poetry in hiding them on the battlefield? You planned all this from the start. Thank you again, Wookavu. We wouldn't have found these leaves without your help. It was my honor to render assistance. And apologies to present company allow me to offer encouragement as well. Ever since I witnessed your performance at Defeat of Reeds, I'm certain that you are the claimant most worthy. All devised solutions to Hanu's ailing crops, but yours alone sought to know their culture. In my humble opinion, no one cares more for the people of Tulialal and what they hold dear. Rick to this guy, right? Should you ever require historical musings of an old shipwright, I'm ever at your service. I will take my leave. Dang, what an insult at a second promise, huh? Standing right there. Cannot argue with that. We have what we need. Let's return to Ikbrex. Careful of potholes. Alright, it's like 10 bajillion miles away. Now we get back when it's nearly sundown. Time to make food? Bake off time? How did everyone fare? We got the leaves. Wookafu was here. I would have liked to say hello. He gave us a history lesson. Now we give the history lesson to everybody else. That Galul Jaja brought an end to such centuries of warfare surprises me little, but to achieve it with cuisine is something else entirely. Valley Garmanda is dead. Congrats, Rexy. Proud of you. Leave it to my old man to find the oddest solutions. Everything should be in order. We made another tour of the village and borrowed some cooking utensils. With no mention of what we needed them for, of course. I'm pleased to report we stocked the finest firewood the forest had to offer. And we got the Ebrook. It was a spirited creature. So much that the hunter fell down to a cenote trying to catch it. Whatever did I say? I speak this to nobody. Poor Alize. It's classic red mage to fall off the ledge, though, to be fair. We got the herbs done, crid, nice. All remains to prepare the dish. Kryla's the best cook. And I hope I could use your adventure script when it comes to skinning the Brook. Oh, I'm not a very good cook or a leather worker. Without further delay then, time to make some food. Montage of food making? It took us all night to make the food.
Oh, it smells so good.
Good, there is still time. I shall prepare our sample at once.
Did Bakula Jaja do anything?
At first, I wasn't sure about being stuck with the one head. But better that than playing nanny to the mewling house cat.
Don't ha me.
Quiet, Bakul Jaja. No one cares what you think.
Act tough all you like. Victory will be ours.
I don't think it will be. You're 100% disqualified. You shouldn't be here anymore.
Apologies for the wait.
They're
I
tacos?
submit to you our Shibruk Pibil.
They're tacos. Are we finally getting our tacos?
This looks amazing.
The dish is prepared by using the culinary techniques of the Mamulja to cook the spiced meats favored by the Jabral. It is a symbol of peace between their two peoples after centuries of war.
Both the ingredients and your methods appear to have been correct. Now then.
Does it taste good? It's so small for his big hand.
In taste, texture, and aroma, you have recreated Shibruk Pibil admirably. Granted, anyone might well achieve similar results by following the recipe to the letter. But you went a step further. You sought to learn the cultural significance of the dish, about Yoktel's history of violence and your father's role in ending it.
Yeah, we got extra credit.
Your willingness to take lessons from the past befits aspiring Dawn servants. And for that, I commend you. All that remains is to partake of your creation. True understanding is gained only through experience.
Now this is something I'm definitely good at.
Ahem. I believe we have yet to receive our assessment.
Shut up, dude.
Ours is also a faithful example of Shibruk Pibil, as you will no doubt agree.
Does it taste bad? Oh dear.
I see.
It is acceptable.
While your effort looks the part, unlike the second and third promises dish, it lacks its defining aroma.
Preposterous! The
Preposterous?
meat was marinated and spiced before being steamed in an earthen oven. This is Shibruk Pibil.
Oh? And what about the Jatika banana leaf?
He didn't forget the leaf.
That we couldn't get any damn leaves. You can't fault us.
But the second and third promises had no such difficulty, did they? That which they needed, they acquired simply by showing interest in our history
Get
and
wrecked.
heritage.
Ugh, it's just some crusty old leaf. What difference could it make?
And that's why you lost.
Your dish lacks an essential ingredient. As you have failed to demonstrate an adequate understanding of Shibruk Pibil, I must deem your performance unsatisfactory. Your team will not receive keystones.
This was stupid anyway.
You're stupid. Oh, I hate it. He is not a happy fellow, huh? Oh, she senses the
His
bloodlust.
ambition only grows more intense. That someone could harbor such dark thoughts towards family.
What do I care for this sham of a feat? I can always take what I need later.
This is delicious!
She doesn't care, she's just eating.
The brook is so tender it melts in your mouth, and the way the najou leaf rounds out these spices is sublime. This is the taste of harmony. Someone who only knows brute force and deception could never appreciate it.
Rub it in their faces.
Choke on your harmony.
Come, come. Finish your meal. That too is part of the feat.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Am I finished work? I am off work. I'm on holiday.
That was bliss.
It was palatable enough, I suppose.
Wow. The disrespect. Don't give him a keystone.
To you, who have successfully performed the feat of repast, I present these keystones.
Only 1 feet left.
Oh, I like it has like the
Well, I
tiger
should get
stripes
going
on
then.
it.
I'm glad that I wasn't paired with one of the others.
Yeah.
We can do better than that, surely.
Although if we were
Sixth
paired with
keystone is
Bakul
ours.
Shita,
Thanks for all your help, everyone.
I definitely would have liked taken our keystone back.
I forgot something important.
Hmm?
Was there any Shibruk people left? I could really use another helping.
I'm sure we can stop at a restaurant or something before leaving. Assuming the town has restaurants. I'm thinking I could buy more in the road myself now that the fee of Pass is over. They should be free to offer it, right? Exactly. New wares are now available from the merchants. The next fee awaits. Seeing as we now... Oh, before it skips. Seeing as we now have now faced the penultimate objective of the rite, it would be wise to travel to Mamuk and undertake the feat of Brotherhood without delay. Wise, yes, but impossible. The Tayenbeck Traverse, which connects the Upper Forest to the Heartland, is still impassable. There must be another way. I'm afraid not. Work to clear the path is underway though, so I'm hopeful we can resume our journey soon. Let us use this time as we see fit. I for one would like to explore the village surrounds. I will come with you, provided I am capable of keeping my footing. Then I shouldn't rejoice our delay, and afford me opportunity to look into Grandfather's reported visit to Yaktel. Rabu did say something about it, yeah. I suppose I could. You visited the market in Yaktel some 20 years ago. Any who might reliably remember him therefore must be middle-aged. Or more. A grizzled villager. A foreign mage 20 years ago? Yes, I remember him. It's not often we get visitors from across the salt, let alone ones traveling with infants. A baby girl, if I recall. Oh, was Kryl? I only saw him in passing, mind. If anyone were to know more, I'd wager it'd be Hamuruk. It couldn't have been. Surely, Kryl. We could also be helping out clear the thing instead, but you know. Oh, I'm back. Back to this dude again. Hello again. A foreign mage passed through Ikbrax approximately 20 years ago. Possibly carrying a young child. Do you remember him? Why do you ask me this? Who is this man known to you? He may have been my grandfather, and I wish to know what brought him here. Your grandfather? Not by blood, but he's family nonetheless. A foreign mage did indeed visit Ikbrax, Master Galuf. It is her grandfather, then. So far as his identity concerned, I trust you're satisfied? However, more than that, I cannot say. Well, why not? This better not be like, when what's this? Zhongli, that's, it was like, oh, I can't say anything because of my contract, blah, blah, blah. I simply cannot. Very well, I will not press. Thank you for confirming his presence here. The rest I will discover myself. Out of general curiosity, I do have another question. They say Yakyoi once dwelled in these forests. Where was that exactly? General curiosity, indeed. But yes, before they withdrew to Urkopacha some 5 centuries ago, they claimed Yaktel as their own. Many of their architectural remains can be found in the lower forests. Oh. That must be where they had their visions. Thank you. I understand what it means to long for one's family, so believe me when I say that. Though my position forbids me aiding you further, I wish you nothing but success. By helping the third promise find the Golden City, you will surely find the answer to your questions. That's pretty sus. Speaking of which, I have a query of my own for you. May I have a moment? Oh, a word alone. Thank you for obliging me. Let's head to the cenote behind the village. Oh? Can I jump down there? Oh dang, this is a big one. It was my intention to see you off without saying anything, but Mistress Cleople has softened my resolve. As the leader of our community, I'm gladdened to see that the Third Promise has surrounded herself with such compassionate and trustworthy companions. Would you tell me of her journey thus far? Oh, something's funny. Is he your dad? The hair color is the same. I've been thinking this for a while. I didn't want to say anything. Is that so? It seems the rite of has been a source of great learning and growth for Wiklamath. It does me well to hear that. My daughter would be about her age. Girls are rarely born amongst Zibral, so when she arrived, the village was elated. Such joy I felt when I first held her, and the pain when I found her at the bottom of a cenote. 3 years old, an accident it was said, but I knew better. She had been pushed. Though we never caught them, the suspicious figure was fleeing towards the Jaktika heartland, towards Mamuk. Once bitter enemies, Mamulja and Zibral learned to live in peace. But who could doubt the intent of such a reprehensible act by targeting the child who would one day lead her people? The criminals sought to undermine the future of the Zibral. I was determined not to let them succeed, and so I let the memory of my daughter die in that cenote, and gave into her care one person I knew could protect her. Dawn servant Kulul Jaja. I frickin' knew it. Though she was born to lead Zibral, fate had a greater plan for Wiklamath. Only the Dawn servant and I know the truth, but I must now take you into my confidence for one reason. If the villain who attempted to murder my daughter was indeed Mamuk, then rancor towards Zibral still burns. I was caught off guard once, I will not suffer the same tragedy again. And so I ask of you, not as the Dawn Servant's elector, but as a father, to watch over the Third Promise, defend her from her enemies, and that may be lurking in the shadow. You know, I've already been asked this, and I already messed it up once. I won't tell him that, though. Yeah, flashback to that moment. Suffice it to say, this conversation must be remain between us. Of course. Of course. Son of a bitch. Why are we always being spied on, huh? Recalling the past has rendered me emotional. I require a moment to compose myself. But don't keep the third promise waiting. Oh, there's about to be a battle. The heck? Or several cutscenes will play in sync as well. Something big's about to go down. You're back. What did he want? That's alright, you don't have to stay. More importantly, the traverse is still not clear yet. And I think we take the opportunity to rest. Something sus. Who's watching Kryl? And that does sound pretty tempting. A moment, promise. Ah. One of Cool Jaja's. I've come to fetch you. You're welcome to refuse, but that would be most unwise. And why is that? I'm sure your salted friend has an idea. What do you think? Hey, if he leads us to Cool Jaja, maybe I can kill him.
What is the meaning of this? And just how far do you plan on taking us?
Probably should have said something to somebody. Is this dude for real?
Oh, Morok!
Damn, that was a nice roll of the R.
Jaja, you snake! If you want my keystone so badly, you deal with me and me alone. Leave the Elector out of this.
Is that all you think he is? Foolish kitty! This man is the reason we are here. Take a good look at him. Go on, look.
Dang, that secret didn't
Sure,
last long.
You recognize your real father.
Don't believe us? Then ask your trusted Sellsworth. She heard it straight from the old man's mouth.
Is it true? Is Humoruk my...
I'm sworn to secrecy. I can't say anything. I can neither confirm nor deny.
Your silence says it all.
Dang it.
Now that you understand the situation,
She read me
let's
like a
see those
book.
keystones. I'll even let you fight for them. Just you and me. If that adventurer attempts to interfere,
Honestly, why are we allowing this to carry on?
I'll kill the old man myself.
I guarantee you we could get the old man to safety and kill all of these people. Lickety split.
You despicable, heartless fiend. Kinsman or no, I won't stand for you taking hostages. Come on then. You want to fight? I'll give you a fight.
Oh, such heroic caterwauling promise. I'm shaking. Guard our hostage well. We wouldn't want to attempt any thoughts of rescue. By the by, house cat, they've been instructed to put down Papa Dearest when you lose.
This dude is so
Hopefully
scared
we
of us,
settled his
he won't even, like, take me on in a fight.
Don't worry. I'm not losing to the likes of him. Well, what are you waiting for, you blessed bastards? It's 2 against 1. Don't tell me you're scared.
I know I didn't hear you right.
Mm-mm.
You think this weakling could hurt me?
You're the weakest dude in this whole contest. What are you talking about, dude?
Don't look away, Salt. I want you to watch as I tear your beloved promise to shreds.
I would never let it get that far.
Hey, eyes on me. The house cat, remember? I'll say it again. I'm not losing to the likes of you. I'm going to become Dawn's servant, and I will protect my people.
Well, time to play as Wooklamat. Oh, this is cool. It's like a character selection screen. She'll gain resolve. She needs to unleash power limit breaks. Not only do these attacks deal great damage, they will recover HP. Use them early and often. Oh, there I am. Hi, me. The annoying thing about these battles is having to, like, click abilities.
You mangy house cat, so I can
Oh.
rip you to pieces. I'll cut you to shreds. My magic should be more than enough for Miss Mittens. I'll make you eat dirt.
Wah. Fuck. That was weird. I thought it would be like the other dude's ability.
We're settling this here and now.
Still playing the part of the brave warrior.
This dude. Look at this dude.
Miss Mittens is no longer abusing me, brother.
This rite has taught me so much. About my nation, my people, and myself.
What? Can't keep up.
Spin to win. Spin to win.
How do you like this?
Shadow siblings.
Here, kitty, 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 kitty.
I finally understand what it means to live in peace. To greet each day in safety and happiness.
Irritating pest! It's time we finished her, brother.
Why would I don't understand the combos?
This is the end for you, kitten. Know your place.
Uh-oh.
Not enough to claim the title of Dawn's servant. I must carry on Papa's legacy, his love for our people.
He does do a lot of damage, I'll give him that.
I'll grind you beneath my heel.
Oh, I'm dumb. I stepped close too far. Silly.
What? Can't keep up. I'll cut you to shreds. Flea-ridden upstart! Why won't you die?
This fucking dude. Supreme standard.
you the truth.
Oh, that's new.
I will be the next Dawn servant, and I'll protect my people's happiness to the last.
Damn. That's a cool ability. Why are you using that more?
That's why there's no way I'll ever lose to the like of you.
What I'd say, man, her conviction is her strongest thing.
I can't stand it anymore.
Hired thugs. Bruh.
This is our fight. Stay out of it. You bring shame upon us. You think we care about your stupid pride?
Should have been me. I should be, like, helping at this point. Surely.
We cannot lose.
Oh, the great Bakul Jaja needs help, I see. Send your whole army.
How many troops does this do? What the fuck? How many have you got?
I will prove that my allies are right to believe in me.
My god.
Confidence. What changed? She wasn't like this before.
These animations are sick. Nice. Good job, Waklama. Now take your keystone back. Oh, there it is.
I reclaim what you stole.
No. How can this be? How could that puny house cat beat all of us?
What did I say? They're losers.
You've caused nothing but trouble with your dirty tricks. Threatening the Hanu, releasing Valley Armanda, harassing me is one thing, but you've endangered too many innocents. No more, Bakul Jaja. I will not stand for it. If you even think of tormenting my people again, you will answer to me.
Friendship and plot armor, yeah.
No. No.
On Earth.
And he goes and forgets he had the way blocked.
Oh, he's the one that blocked it, not the storm?
That was his doing?
The only part left in the saga is the Lay of the Brotherhood in Mamuk. The plan was to force you here so we could take the rest of your keystones.
So that's what he was up to. But, should you be telling us this?
They're done with his shit as well, don't worry.
What does it matter? You've beaten us. It's over.
We'll release the hostage.
They're just like so bored now. They're like, oh god, I can't believe we gotta deal with this guy. It's so annoying.
I'm sorry. I was careless.
Are
Too
you
old
alright?
for this shit? Yeah.
So what Bakul Jaja said about you and me.
But to single-handedly defeat Bakul Jaja, you truly are the Dawn Servant's daughter. It has been my honor to bear witness to your journey. Promise.
Promise. Yes. That's what I am.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Gulul Jaja's daughter, and Tulihyolal's next Dawn servant. Come on. Let's rejoin the others.
Man. Well, we were the last to return. Not surprising, everyone else was like napping, basically. The cool Jaja won't be the last person to threaten those I care about. Oh, I'm sure your brother will. We'll probably have to fight him too. Earlier in the second Promises camp, did he also encounter trouble?
The passage to Mamuk remains blocked. For now, all we can do is try to rest and recover.
Or is Dadcrit gonna have a talk with him?
Perhaps with a meal, as my sister would no doubt suggest. Shall we borrow the kitchens and prepare some Shibruk Bibil?
Thought he didn't like it that much.
So thou hast taken a liking to the dish. As we learn to appreciate the unfamiliar, 'tis only natural that we develop new affinities. There is no shame in this.
But there is in ignorance. I had barely considered what the people of Tuli Yolal hold dear. What hopes they harbor for the future. Our nation is built upon the bonds that Father forged during his journey across Tural. But so single-minded have I been in my advocacy of foreign innovations that I failed to understand my own people.
He's getting it now.
Could someone who struggles to connect with the populace ever make a worthy Dawn servant?
To understand and connect with people is by no means easy. But there is something you can do to pave the way. Let them see you for who you really are. What makes you laugh and cry and rage?
That sort of honesty is the first step towards mutual understanding and connection.
Understanding begets fellowship, as my father said.
Mm-hmm.
And yet, what you suggest does not come naturally to me.
I, too, have found it difficult to speak from the heart. In thy struggles, I see mine own, painful in their familiarity. Yet frightening though it may feel, if we are to move forward, we must indeed take that first step. Dispense with pretense, and simply be.
Do you remember when you first approached us, and we asked you why you wanted to become Dawn Servant? You said you wished to use the knowledge you acquired in Sharlayan for your country, and in doing so repay your father for the opportunities he afforded you. What won me over was not your ambition, but your motivation. So let your people know this, and in time, they'll come to support you as we do.
I still think a combination of him and Wuklamat would make a great Dawn Servant.
Forever.
Very well then. I will make a greater effort to be myself. By not being my usual self so much.
Into the traverse. It's time, is it? They fixed it. Still being cleared. They should notify us as soon as the thing is done. Oh, I guess not then. Perhaps now would be a good time to consider how we might reclaim what... Oh, we haven't said anything? We got it back. Yeah. While you guys were napping, we went and had a little battle. I still think we probably should have said something to people. So I taught him a lesson and took my keystone back. You bested Bakul Jaja in single combat. He wasn't so single, he brought up on like a veritable army. I had good friends to encourage and cheer me on. There you are. Our excavators have contacted me with news of their success. The traverse is now safe for travel. We can finally make for Mamuk. Come to think of it, isn't Bakul Jaja's home? We can only hope his residents don't share his winning personality. If it is indeed the city where Ketenram first met the Dawn Servant, surely some civility awaits us. I would not be so certain. It is true the Dawn Servant received Ketenram in Mamuk, and was instrumental in establishing the friendly relations between Zerbal and Mamulja. But since that time, most of the Mamulja who supported his peace have left the city in favor of abiding in the capital. What remains is a cloister of Mamuk. And while these traditionalists do not take up arms against us, neither do they bear great love for outsiders. Well, I would hope the Dawn Servant at least had a talk with them before the contest. We'll be on our way. Thank you for everything, Muniruk. First, we make our way across the cinder field due southeast. Makes sense. How you have grown indeed. Nice. We're off. It's a long way down. Bum bum bum. Ba da dum. Bum bum ba dum. Oh god. Yeah, there's these sinkholes are just everywhere, huh? It's a nice road at least. A little dangerous. There's some monsters pretty close to the edge, but you know. It's better than some other roads we've had. Those are an interesting looking dragon. The traverse will bring us straight to the Jaktika Heartland. Remember how you insisted the forest is green? Not anymore. It would be significant had they not shown us the forest down here when we first arrived. The path is quite steep, isn't it? Let's take our time. I spoke with one of the excavators on the way down. Apparently Bakulshasha cleared the way of the fallen tree remaining. That Wuklamat single-handedly defeated someone possessed of such physical might is nothing short of remarkable. We ought to proceed with caution, though. Yeah, he'll probably be back to try something. As why is that we should kill him? What are you doing, Alizé? Iron Villain said this traverse was dug to facilitate incursions into the forest above. Intentions notwithstanding, you have to admire their dedication. They literally dug this tunnel in order to attack the land above. I forgot to check for more ether currents. Oh, that is pretty. Alluring, isn't it? In more ways than one. Take my pairing stone and hold it close to the glowing rock. It affixes itself to the boulder with surprising force. Magnets? Herring stones are natural magnets. And that's a meteorite filled with iron, one of the many remnants of the ancient meteor shower. The heterogeneous ether, they admit, causes the surrounding flora to glow in unique hues, as you can see. Oh, stop, Rexy. These glowing boulders come from plummeting down the heavens. There you are. There you are. You've gone from green to blue. A far cry from the upper forests indeed. This place is so fascinating. I'm eager to hear about the people of my book. Keep running, we're almost there. The real question is, what is it about this place that made the giants dream of the Golden City? Yeah, Yaktal definitely my favorite region though, so far. This is my first time visiting Mamuk. Oh, is it? Gonna watch the dog go? No problem. Given his parting words, I would advise a cautionary approach. City of Silence. Let's find the Elector. Need more drink. Right. Let's explore this village. It looks pretty cool though. I wonder, did the Mamulja build this? Or was this the giants? I don't think it was the giants that built it, because it's similar but not quite the same architecture. It's definitely old. Words maybe as ambient noise. I'm beginning to see what they mean by City of Silence. Nobody here talks? Oh. Nobody here wants to talk to us. Any luck, Lamette? Oh. No. No one will talk. Hello there. May we ask you something? No. Move along, outsiders. Oh, we're just trying to find someone. The Dawn Servant's Elector. Could you tell us where they are? Dude, for real? What was that? How are we supposed to find the Elector if nobody will speak? Well, surely the Elector will speak. Of all people. So we talk to everyone. Come to the massive stone structure on the west side as quickly as you can. Oh. Something's going down? What is this? Some kind of arena? It's massive. Da-da-dum, da-dum, da-da-dum.
Bested by a mere shade.
No way Ziralja lost. Impossible.
Ziralja? Papa?
Wait, what?
Not as you know him. What you see is an arcane manifestation of the Dawn Servant as he was in his prime.
Oh. Goddamn. Dude got beaten by a pot.
The channeler is Zirelja, Autarch of Mamuk and Elector for the feet of the Brotherhood.
Interesting.
Tuli Yolal's mightiest warrior. Yet wisest you are not. You, who spurned your retainer's aid when battling your betters.
To prove oneself superior to blessed siblings by surpassing the shade of Galul Jar Jar himself. That is the final feat.
Oh, that it?
The first
Let's
promise
go.
fought alone and fell short. But that is now the least of his concerns.
You could have let your foolishness end with your failure. But instead, you attempted to harm an anointed elector.
Oh, what? Dude, that's big against the rules.
As of this moment, you are no longer a claimant. I disqualify you from the right of succession.
Damn. You fucked up, man.
Be gone from my sight.
You'll probably take the throne by
isn't
force
over
now.
yet. I will be the one to reach the Golden City.
When Ziralja was defeated, he tried to take the keystone by force, but he was thwarted by Father Shade.
Interesting. Oh, this dude's back.
Dearest child, welcome home.
Oh, you're his dad? Ugh.
This feat was made for you. Only blessed siblings could hope to defeat Gulul Jaja. But ere we begin, I would see the fruits of your triumphs. Come, Show me your tablets.
Oh dear. He has 2.
What is this? Where are your keystones? Explain yourself, boy!
Your son's a loser, I'm sorry to say.
No matter. Not all can be expected to go to plan. What keystones you lack, you can easily take.
Oh, he tried already.
I tried. But I couldn't. I cannot beat her.
You mean to tell me that you, glory of Mamuk, for whom all here have sacrificed, were defeated by your inferiors? You are as useless as your siblings.
This dude needs to be put in check as well. I can't believe Gulul Jaja made this guy the... What? I always forget the word. Why do I always forget the word?
Let's go, brother.
Worthless! Pathetic! This was our chance to claim sovereignty, and he ruins it!
You can see why Gulul Jaja is the way he is. His dad is a dick. That his mom?
But when these stragglers fail, Gulul Jaja will be forced to extend his rule. And in the next rite of succession, we will present a better claimant. So come, stand before me, and fall.
I won't do your trial.
Oh?
Oh? You intend to forfeit the right?
Papa wants his successor to intimately understand the country he loves. Every step of my journey, I've learned something about our peoples and their cultures. I would do the same here in Mamuk. The Mamulja deserve nothing less, so your battle can wait.
I'm of the same mind. Father named you an elector for a reason. There must be something that he would have us learn. Do as you will. But until you triumph over the Shade, you shall proceed no further.
Promise, I would speak with you. Meet me on the western outskirts.
Bakul's mom, I assume? The electors we met thus far have all had their peculiarities, but each felt they would judge their claimants equally. This Serilja, however, seems set in his belief, and only blessed siblings are worthy of the throne. Why would he name an openly biased elector? Worrying over Zerilja won't get us anywhere. That lady, on the other hand, was the first person to address us. So let's go talk to her, since well, no one else will talk to us. only makes sense. Thank you for coming. My name is Milalja. What do you wish to talk about? What do you think of Mamuk? We can't really say much. No one will talk. All who remain in the city are devoted to the traditional ways. They believe that blessed siblings are superior, that only they are worthy to lead the peoples of this continent. Most would not deign to address outsiders, deeming them beneath notice. Sounds like the ideal community so far as Bakul Jaja is concerned. I'm exhausted by this senselessness. There are others like me, but we dare not speak our truth, yet now we have the opportunity to reclaim our agency. For you have bested Bakul Jaja. You, as Zabral, inferior by all presumptions, triumphed over the two-headed champion. Next time I may not be so lucky. Bakul Jaja is very strong. Hello, game. There we go. I seriously don't understand why he cheats so much. It seems to me he'd do better if he just trusted his own abilities. He's desperate. For the approval of his father, no doubt. Other blessed siblings have fallen before. Malul Jaja of the Silver Scales for one. He traveled across the salt in search of conquest only to be overcome. Do we know him? But no matter how the individual may falter, the people still believe in the blessed sibling supremacy. Because of my father. He who united Tural under one ruler, who in their eyes stands as a testament to the tradition's infallibility. Regardless of your father's virtuous intent, his greatest triumph has only fanned the flames of our people's obsession. However, as both his daughter and claimant to his legacy, your triumph could prove that Akulul Jaja's true strength not lies in his birth, but in his character. And doing so, you may give us the strength to renounce the blessed siblings forever. I can understand wanting to forsake zealotry, but forsaking the two-headed Mamulja is going a bit far, maybe? You must decide that for yourself, whether the price we pay is worth an empty dream. There is a place that I will help you to understand our plight. It lies far west of here. Oh, good thing the Aether Current is west of here. Oh, I see it. Is that a meteorite in the tree? The tree must benefit from the meteorite's unique ether. We should press on. Can I get down there and get back up again? Hopefully, because I'm down here now. Oh, this area is massive. Oh, what is this? A hunting camp. I'd love to talk to the Mabulja hunters and learn about their ways, except they'll probably ignore me. What be this? This is the place? It lies beyond this passage. Entry to these grounds is not permitted even to the devout. Nonetheless, I would reveal our secrets to you.
Betrayal.
What is this? You giving me cat ears instead? Hi Zoe, how are you doing? See for yourself the truth of the blessed. Dang, that's a big cave.
I shouldn't have looked down.
The stone pier yonder. That is our destination.
All the way down there. Well, how do we get there?
To erect it there would have been no small feat.
The work of Yakui hands built long, long ago. Our forebears merely altered the entrance.
Altered? To what end?
The Yakui are master builders.
It will be quicker to show you. We have beasts that can carry us below.
Zooey. I'll bunk you on the head for that. Burbs. Do it then? Well, maybe I will.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Wow. Oh, but cool, Jaja.
Bakul Jaja.
What? Couldn't wait to laugh at the failure?
Are they gonna make me feel bad for this
You've
dude?
always come here to cry. Ever since you were little.
Wow. Don't have to throw him under the bus like that.
Mother.
The third promise seeks to learn about Mamuk. She may be our chance to finally end what we have been powerless to stop.
Does she know that he
Talk with her.
unleashed
Tell her what
a
we
like
have done.
calamity?
Fine.
Could have killed thousands.
Perhaps it's only right that we be the ones to speak of it. Blessed as we are.
Here.
A pot?
This vessel holds the remains of a two-headed Babunja. An infant.
Oh.
We converted the ruins into a cenotaph, so the souls of these children wouldn't return as vengeful spirits.
What happened?
Do you know how blessed siblings are made?
I've heard that they are born to Hubago and Bunawa parents.
Such unions between clans were originally arranged to stop infighting. The war against the Shibran was going poorly, and we needed to be united. Then, one day, a child was born, one blessed with two heads and tremendous power. When this child grew old enough to lead our army, we became unstoppable. The Shibral had no answer, and we drove them all the way back to the trees above. That taste of victory awakened our greed. We became obsessed with conceiving more and more of these superior children, no matter the cost.
Well, that wouldn't have been very good for their
The countless
population.
born, most die. Trapped in their ships. Only 1 in 100 survive. If we are blessed, it is only because we yet live. Unlike our brothers and sisters, who were sacrificed for the glory of Mamuk.
That's horrible.
Of course it's horrible. It's an atrocity we can never take back. Those children died so that we could live. So we had to succeed, no matter what. To fail would mean it was all for nothing.
Dang, this game trying to make me feel bad for this dude.
Nothing. But I did fail. I squandered their sacrifice.
Don't use dumb as an excuse. You unleashed a monster that could have killed thousands.
I should never have been born.
You're wrong. You didn't ask to be born as you are, and you aren't responsible for your siblings' deaths. The people obsessed with blessed siblings are. They made their choices, but they don't make yours. Since when do you let others push you around Bakul Jaja? What do you want? Say it!
He just wants to go and be a chef.
I want it to end. I don't want any more to die.
Then you have my word. We'll put a stop to this madness.
Blessed siblings are revered by their supporters as a means to achieve dominance in Taral. If we understand why they harbor such aspirations in the first place, we would be better equipped to treat with them.
Indeed. I just hope they will be open to discourse.
Well, most of them don't want to talk to us.
Take me with you. Those fanatics treat my words as gospel.
No. There will be trouble if your father finds out you're still here. Moshutural Zush. There we will gather the people and ask anything the Third Promise wishes to know.
Then take one of my scales. One that blends the Hubico and Bunewa coloring. It'll serve as proof that you have our trust. People will do
or
as you
that
say
we killed
if
you.
Show it to them. I'm sorry for what I've said and done. I don't expect your forgiveness.
You had your reasons. I'm glad I could know them. Which is to say, you're not a complete alpaca's ass.
Wow. Hang on, alpacas are cute though.
Thanks, Wuklamat.
Well, maybe it's for the best. Hatred is exhausting, after all.
Indeed. So let us make the most of our newfound friendship and bring together the people of Mamuk. We have much to discover.
Before we rejoin the others, can we talk for a moment? I really hated him, you know, but Cool Jaja with every fiber of my being. He tried to ruin Ihihana, sabotages on the river, kidnapped me for my keystone, released the most vicious Turalvidral of all time. Anything he could do to cause pain, he did. Never in a million years would I forgive him. But the moment I understood why he did what he did, the pain he's been carrying this whole time, my anger just evaporated. He still needs to make amends. I hear you. His motives don't absolve him of his crimes. He must answer for them like anyone else. But right now my duty is to ensure no one in Mamuk feels desperate enough to go through such lengths again. Now that I voiced that, I feel readier to challenges. The challenges ahead. Blah. Words. Hard. I think there was a thing just north of here. Well, I say just north. 300 yams north. It's pretty far north still. Well, Probing down here is not going to be any help. Where is it? Ah, there it's hiding. I don't think I can go any further north. This one must be on the surface. This one I might be able to get though. In this settlement somewhere? Ah, there it is. And then to the southeast. Not far. I think the other one is up here somewhere. The one that's pointing to east. Welcome back, Rexy. I think it's about time for me to go get started on dinner. So before I continue the quest, I'll probably do that. Oh, there's one south. Hang on. Where south? Oh. Nipple. I feel like a sneeze coming on. Nice. Well, I'm gonna take a break here for dinner. And then I'll continue on the MSQ then in a couple hours. So I shall leave you guys here for now. Just like last time. Ugh, my nose. Certainly. Oh, fuck, I was a bit eepy as well. Hopefully I don't fall asleep right after dinner. Oh shit. Shylali's releasing a song today? Oh damn, that's pretty cool. Just seeing who I can raid at the moment. Mina. Let's go to Mina. Yeah. Thank you so much for hanging out. And I shall see you in a couple hours after I've had some food. And hopefully my belly will be a bit more full by then. Okay. See you guys then. Oh, bye y'all.